Hey y'all, like, comment, and subscribe, and check out this new vlog video of a day in my life of a Black Girl Smiles event in Queens, New York. What was your favorite part about the Black Girl Smile event today?
Today, I think my favorite part was my mom joining me, but I think the hair care experience, just talking about like Black hair care, just the experience of just being a Black woman, getting in, in tune with their natural hair. I think it was my favorite part.
So how did you hear about Black Girl Smile?
So I actually heard about this event from Instagram, and this is like my second time coming, and I really enjoyed it. I think that this specific event was very informative, and we got to learn like different things about other people's experiences with their hair and like different stories that they had.
How did you hear about Black Girl Smile?
It just showed up on my Instagram. I don't know what happened.
Is this your first time going to the event?
This is my third time.
What's your favorite thing about the Black Girl Smile events?
The interactions, the workshops. I love the workshops. It's different everywhere you go. And the goodies.
Nice.
The goodies. Yeah.
What's one thing you would like to see in the future at a Black Girl Smile event?
Tours. Like, take us, like, let's all go on a tour bus and let's go to, a different state and do some type of activity. That would be great.
Fun.
That would be dope. That would be dope. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So my favorite part was definitely like the connectedness, but also experiencing this Black hair experience, like getting again to connect with other Black women and femmes on like their hair experiences, getting to share and see our similarities between what we went through in childhood with our hair and the growth that we experienced and all of that.
Yes, please. All the activities, everything, like beautiful. All the community and like the love that was like really expressed and felt through this whole entire event.
Yes, so my name is Lanisha Cisnet. I'm a licensed master social worker. I'm an educator, so I work at Columbia School of Social Work as an adjunct as well as an advisor. And additionally, I also work with programs like Black Girl Smile and some others to instruct and develop curriculum for workshops for Black girls, for other women, for youth, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Is this your first event with Black Girl Smile?
No, it's not. I've been with Black Girl Smile for about 2 years at this point, so I've done a number of events. Yeah.
Awesome. So what's your favorite thing about working with Black Girl Smile?
So let's see. One of my favorite things is the sense of belongingness that a space like this creates amongst Black girls, Black women, youth. It doesn't matter the age. It just kind of levels the playing field in that sense. So yeah, just that sense of belongingness.
Do you have any tips for people who might be struggling with mental health?
Absolutely. So one thing is just find that community. Where can you find people that are going through something that's similar to you? What interests do you have, and are there groups that exist for those interests that you share? Maybe it's dance, maybe it's writing, maybe it's a walking group, but just find a sense of belongingness, so that that sense of belongingness can build that sense of purpose, and that sense of purpose can build that self-confidence.
And do you mind disclosing your Instagram?
Ooh, what is my Instagram? _ simply SIMPLY _niche NESH.
Can you begin by introducing yourself?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Paige Woods. I am the Chief of Staff at Black Girl Smile.
Chief of Staff? Awesome. What is your favorite thing about working with Black Girl Smile?
I like that I get to center Black girls and women in my day-to-day. That's really nice. I've worked in other spaces where that's not what I get to do, and so being able to really think through like how we can create experiences and support systems for Black girls and women, it's just ideal.
What are some of the main goals of Black Girl Smile as an organization?
Yeah, so for us, it's really important that we start to shift the narrative around mental health as it pertains to Black girls and women, that we give each other and give ourselves space to talk about our mental health journeys and our wellness journeys without shame. And so that looks like events like this, where people can come together and just share space and talk. But it's also about us connecting people to culturally responsive providers. So whether that's our therapy assistance program or if it's our group coaching, but we're always looking for ways to make sure Black girls and women feel like they have support that they can access.
Yes, so my name is Charla. I am the program coordinator for Black Girl Smile. We are a mental health organization based in Atlanta and New York. Our main focus is providing therapy and therapy assistance to Black girls from the age of 13 to 23. We also do different activations and different programming, like what we're doing here today, which is our Safe Space Saturday. So there's like yoga, workshops, lunch, and all different things involved with that. I think some of the goals that I would like to see for Black Girl Smile is definitely for us to be able to expand into other cities. Right now, we've done a lot of work in Atlanta and New York. Not only would I like to see us do more work in both of those cities, I would like us to see us expand. I know that me and the executive ED are both from the same hometown, or excuse me, the assistant director are both from the same town, and we talk about doing stuff in our hometown, giving back to the community that we come from, and also maybe expanding into more older girls, like maybe more into the mid-30s, to also offer them resources because they greatly participate in our events as well.
Your hair, or even to be playful with your hair in that sense, like if it's always a serious thing for you, or who knows what your journey could have been to cause you to hesitate with that a little bit. But also, this is a space where we don't know each other, so that also takes a lot of courage to step outside of yourself, to just have fun with something like that. So kudos to you guys, did a wonderful job. And I do want to make sure that I share that anything that we do in here, you're not pressured to do something that you don't feel good about. But I want you to know that this is a safe space. And, we went over that agreement. Participating, you have to make the choice to participate, challenge yourself so you can get the most out of this experience today. So, love it. We're going to continue to break the ice and get comfy in here. I'm Katari Pender. I'm the Outreach and Engagement Manager at the Black Hair Experience. I do a little bit of everything because we are a small but mighty team, but my main focus is our outreach and our engagement. So all of our workshops that we do, whether it's local inside of our space or traveling like the ones we've done with the Black Girl Smile, I design them and I facilitate them.
Can you tell me about some of the steps in which it took to kind of create the organization?
Yeah, so initially it was really focusing on focus groups. That was meeting with Black women and girls and finding out what do we need when it comes to our mental health and well-being. And three things continue to come up. One, education. And when I say education, focusing really on mental health literacy, understanding what mental health is, warning signs and symptoms of mental health difficulties, but then ultimately how to lead a mentally healthy life. What we found very quickly was coping skills, self-care methods. These are things that are not really modeled for us in the home well, or even in an educational system. So making sure that we have access to resources and education to ensure that we can stay mentally healthy as well. The next part was support. A lot of us feel very isolated when we're struggling with our mental health. So making sure that we're building community around mental health and well-being, so no one has to feel alone when they're struggling with their mental health or when they're going through something difficult. We all go through difficult things. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have a diagnosable mental health condition, but making sure that you have support, you have access to resources, that's what's really important when we talk about our mental health and well-being.
Does Black Girl Smile have any sponsorships or partnerships?
Yes, we have some amazing partners and contributors that work with the organization. This program specifically is supported by the Kate Spade New York Foundation. We also work with other corporate foundations such as 100 Black Women through Goldman Sachs. We've worked with Morgan Stanley through their Child Mind Innovation program. We have worked with JCPenney. We've had a partnership with them for the last 2 years around Black History Month. So we have some amazing partners that work with us to make sure our programming is offered free to the community, so that all Black girls and women have to do is focus on their health and well-being.
We are now in our Warrior 1, okay? Remember this. This is our Warrior 1. If we open up to the side, we are now in our Warrior 2. We want to gaze towards